Welcome back to the channel, guys. Hope everyone's having a wonderful day. As always, we've been doing a lot of Coyotes lately, whether it's Mustangs or the F-150s, like one sitting behind me. Mr. Jimmy D sent us this beautiful Shelby all the way from Alabama for us to take it to that next level. So let me pop the hood and show you exactly what we did to this thing.
Experience the thrill of unrivaled performance. Our team of experts takes your ride to the next level. From horsepower gains to custom enhancements, we deliver results. Late model racecraft. We talking or we racing?
All right, so this is the second F-150 we finished up this week that came to us already supercharged. Again, so the Shelby edition, when you get it from the factory, comes with the Whipple on it, and Shelby does a little bit more, in my opinion, to make it look good, like the front bumper, the wheels and tires lift a little bit, gives it more of an off-road look, which I absolutely love, but Jimmy wanted it to still look like this, but he wanted that extra horsepower. So this thing came in, y'all can see on the side, they rate him at 775 flywheel horsepower. We dynoed it. It made, I think, 537 rear wheel horsepower on 93 octane. And the last one we did, or a couple days ago, the customer wanted to run just straight E85 and do like a max effort build without having to run 93. So we were able to spin his supercharger a little bit harder, run on E85, and his made over 800 rear wheel horsepower, where Jimmy wants to be able to run this thing on 93 and E85. And why that's important for us for building it is when it comes to the supercharger pulley and supercharger speed. Because he wants to run on 93, we have to keep the blower speed down so it's safe on 93, but still gains more horsepower, but also he can put E85 in it and make even more horsepower. Hope that makes sense. Obviously, like I said, the white one, we were able to spin the supercharger a little bit harder because we have more of a window net of safety running E85 all the time. But Jimmy's car, like I said, this truck can go 93 octane or E85. He has an RTD cable that he can switch back and forth. And like I said, so it baselined 537. We did change the supercharger pulley, but we didn't go up as much as we normally do because it stayed on 93. But we still went from 537 to, I think, 645 rear wheel horsepower. It was like 110 rear wheel horsepower gain on 93 only. Then we have an RTD cable in the car. So he's at the gas station. He knows it's the weekend. He's going to go have fun with it. He can pull out his phone, put the RTD cable in the OBD2 port, load the E85 file, put E85 in the tank, and then it goes from 645 to, I think we finished, it was like 778 rear wheel horsepower, something like that. So huge gains going from E85. But for those of you watching that watch our channel, if y'all watched the white one that we did and posted a week ago, the reason you might ask, well, how come this one didn't make what the white one made? The reason is the supercharger speed. We didn't spin the blower as hard on this one as we did the white one because I want it safe and reliable on 93 octane. I hope that makes sense. So again, this thing comes with the Whipple on it already. For us to take it to the next level reliably, we do a complete fuel system in the tank. So we do 2-3 fuel pumps inside the tank, larger injectors, that way it can support straight E85, as well as we add long tube headers on it to make it more efficient. And I think in this case, actually both cases, they both came with like Borla mufflers on them. One had a side exit, the one that we've already posted that y'all might have seen from a few days ago. And then this one has the pipes out the back. So this one's a little bit more quiet as far as driving it and on the exterior when you go wide open throttle, but it's still loud once you get on it. But cruising speeds, this one is a lot quieter than the side exit exhaust. So that being said, guys, this one has big wheels and tires on it compared to the white one we did. So I'm gonna go take this thing out. I'm gonna do a couple 0 to 60 so y'all can see what it feels like. And I am on pump gas right now, so we'll be driving it with around 650 rear wheel horsepower, which is still fast as shit. And we'll do is I'll test it in sport mode, which will put it in all-wheel drive. So I think it'll, with these tires on it, it should hook up pretty well. and then I'll show you all the difference. I'll put it in just regular drive mode to show you two-wheel drive with traction control off, and see even with 650 rear wheel horsepower only, how bad we can roast these back tires when we want to. So Jimmy, I think he's gonna absolutely love this thing. The horsepower numbers turned out exactly what we expected. And guys, you Coyote guys out there, whether you have a Mustang or an F-150, man, I say it a lot. These things are they love boost, and they're very easy. For the $1 per horsepower spent, you get a lot out of them. And these things drive phenomenal. No camshafts in them, still factory, so they still drive like stock. A little bit louder. You have the supercharger whine, and just the torque, the seat of the pants feel when you hit it is just going off the white one. Incredible. So I'll stop talking. Let's go have some fun. All right, guys, we are in Jimmy D's 2021 Shelby F-150. Came to us with the Whipple already on it, all the way from Alabama. He shipped us this thing. Baseline numbers, sorry if I'm repeating myself, if I already said it. I don't know where Jason's gonna put this in the video or not. We actually built 2 F-150s this week. One came from Hennessy with the same kind of package. They called it a 775 horsepower package. I want to say it baseline 530 something rear wheel horsepower. That one, we did the exact same package as this one, so it'd be good comparisons to show you guys and talk to y'all about it. The white one we finished up, we ran it, the customer's gonna run on E85 only, so we were able to turn the boost up a little bit more, and that one went from 530 to over 800 rear wheel horsepower. Where this one, Jimmy's gonna have the best of both worlds. He's gonna have, which I have the RTD cable plugged in because I'm logging, but we kept the boot. We can't turn the boost up as much. That way he can run 93 octane when he wants, or E85. And this one went from 537 rear wheel horsepower when we baselined it to 645 on pump gas. So you're saying that's over 100 rear wheel horsepower gain, almost 110 on just 93 octane. Then with E85, he has to put the RTD cable in, use his phone, load the E85 file in it when he puts E85 in the tank, and then he goes from 645 all the way up to 764 rear wheel horsepower. So you're talking, what is that, over 230 rear wheel horsepower gain over the way it came in from Mr. Shelby. So huge gains. And again, what's cool about this one is that he can run on 93 or E85. Being in Alabama where he's at, if he wants to go on long road trips, he can do that. But the white one, again, is cool too, because yes, it runs on E85 only, but it picked up, I think, another like 60 or 70 rear wheel horsepower more than this one. So if Jimmy does decide, hey, you know, I can run E85 all the time, then we can turn the boost up a little bit more and feel safe to keep it reliable. But the way it is right now, on 93, we can only keep the boost level so much for pump gas, and that is how we're driving the car right now. It is on 93 octane. We dynoed it obviously on E85, and I just swapped the fuels and the tune to make sure it idles and drives good on 93 octane. So we aren't on maximum horsepower right now, but you'll still get the idea on how fast these trucks are. These Coyote motors, they love adding boost to them. And again, comparing the two, just because we built 2 in 1 week, the white one was lowered with different wheels and tires on it. It rode a little bit stiffer, a little bit rougher on the road. This one with the aftermarket wheels and tires, more of an off-road style look. This one seems to ride a little bit smoother. The white one I already did a street video on, so I don't know which one Jason's gonna put on online first, whether he posts this one or that one. But the white one hauled ass. On E85, it was white smoke all 4 tires. I think it still went like an 11.0. I forget the mile an hour, but it'd be a 10-second truck if it hooked up. And again, I was at it was over 100 degrees outside in the afternoon when I did it. It's almost 100 degrees here now in this one, but it would definitely be a 10-second truck if it hooked up. It just needed better tires on it. So this one on pump gas won't be quite as fast, but compared to the way it came in, 110 rear wheel horsepower gain is a big difference. So Jimmy will notice the difference just leaving on 93 octane. Then when he puts E85 in it and loads the tune for E85, that's when he'll really feel it. So we'll probably end up shipping it back to him with the E85 tune in it on E85, so he can feel the extra horsepower right away, and then when he wants to go drive it more, he can switch back. So enough talking, sorry. All right, I did put it on sport mode, traction control off. Let's see how bad this thing torque steers with these big tires on it. Woo! Dude, 0 to 80 pretty freaking fast. The 1-2 shift was pretty gangster. It spun the tire, but not as bad as I thought it would. It chirped him, I'll say, especially on the 1-2 shift. That felt really good. And this one is comfortable, but I will say at higher speeds with the wheels and tires on this one compared to the white one, this one I wouldn't go much more than 110 miles an hour unless you absolutely just want to do crazy stuff in it. It doesn't feel as stable on higher speeds than like the white one, just because of the tires that are on it. These things aren't meant for high speed stuff. But with that much tread on it and as tall as it is, it actually hooked up very well right there. 1-2 shift. Money. Right, 72, almost, yeah, 7,200 RPMs. Like I said, these Coyote motors, they respond very well to boost. Let's save this. Yeah, now I wish I had E85 in it. I want to feel the extra 100 plus horsepower gain. 2021 F-150 video 93 octane. So yeah, right now guys, we are, let's see, right at 10-11 pounds of boost on this one. Again, that way it's safe on 93 but still makes great power on E85. Whereas the white one, we turn the boost up, I'll say maybe 2 pounds more, which would then put it on the edge on 93 octane, which I do not want to do. Even though we can change the tune and pull a whole bunch of timing for it, I'd rather just keep the boost level nice and safe, because again, these trucks compared to cars, they're very heavy. The load that they put on the engines, they stress them pretty good, especially if you start doing high speeds in these trucks. The drag coefficients aren't like cars going over 100 miles an hour. But that was one pull. Let's go ahead and do another one. At least want to do one more 0 to 60 real quick. Make sure the shift points feel good. That 1-2 shift felt pretty damn gnarly. Hop over that intersection. Man, this thing feels so good. Stoplight to stoplight, it's gonna be hard to beat this thing. Again, this is on pump gas. He puts the 85 in it. It's over another 100 rear wheel horsepower. This thing's in there comfortable. Very comfortable. The seat in this thing is kind of like the Ram TRX. It reminds me of it. They're very comfortable. People like to say the Fords are cheap stuff, and yeah, the regular, you can get a cheap Ford truck or cheap F-150 like single cab, but when you get it fully loaded like this, man, they're nice as shit in the inside. Like I said, the TRXs are very comfortable. I put this right up there with it. It drives really nice. Tune-up looks good. Again, we have it nice and safe. Let's see, it made a little, 11 pounds. Yep, right, 11 pounds of boost. Intake air temps all look good. And yeah, on pump gas. So Mr. D will be able to drive this thing daily on pump gas. Like I said, on the weekends when he knows he's gonna go play with it. He can go to the gas station, switch the tune on his phone, pour E85 in it, and go from 645 rear wheel horsepower all the way to, what was it, 765. Big difference. Let's do one more. Install it up to about 2,000, 2,100. This thing rolls and it sounds really good. So complete low side fuel system, bigger injectors, that way it can support straight E85 with all the horsepower that we're making. Also, to make the engine more efficient, we put long tube headers on it, and the truck already came with the catback exhaust system on it. So this one has mufflers and the tips out the back. The white one had a side exit. I will say this one's a lot more quieter inside the vehicle as well as outside the vehicle, even though I'm not behind it right now. But when it was on the dyno, the white one was a lot louder with the side exit exhaust. This thing is very comfortable to drive. Again, very quiet. It's just two different customers wanting two different things. It just shows you guys how we can build the same cars, the same setups, but yet there's small changes for each one just to fit each customer's needs and goals. This customer wants it to be more quiet, drive nice, and still be fast, pump gas and E85. The customer with the white one wanted to just be louder and as fast as it could be. So we did E85 only, turned the boost up, and with the side exit exhaust it had, it's a lot louder than this one. And then again, the two different looks. One is higher as far as wheels and tires on it, more of an off-road look. The white one is kind of slammed and looks more like a street, like a hot rod street truck. Yeah, so we got it in sport mode. These things are cool. I don't know if you can see on the dash here. Sport, we got eco, tow haul, and go back to normal. And then it puts it in two-wheel high. When we had it in sport mode, it puts it in four-wheel auto. So when it launches like that, obviously all-wheel drive, right? That's why it wouldn't spin the tires so bad. We leave it in two-wheel drive, this thing will roast the back tires. How about that? A burnout for about 150 yards. Very easy to do a burnout if you want to. Golly. You hear it going through the gears. Once that wheel speed gets up, you better hold on, because when it grabs, it's gonna shoot you one way or the other. That was pretty freaking badass. So, as y'all can see, Mr. D put it in sport when you want to play, because right there, spinning ain't winning. Unless you want to do a burnout just to show off, very easy to do. But if you're gonna race somebody, put it in sport mode. That way it leaves an all-wheel drive and dead hooks like you saw the first 2 or 3 pulls we made. But all right, let me get this thing back to the shop, get it cleaned up, and sent back to Alabama for Jimmy to enjoy. I hope you enjoyed this video, guys. You Ford guys out there, whether it's a Mustang or these F-150s, man, guys, hit us up, fill out an inquiry. We can get you taken care of. Again, perfect example. We normally don't take in modded vehicles, but y'all see how much, I hate to say better we do, but you can see the improvements we make while still keeping them reliable after 2 other well-known shops had built these beforehand. And this is another perfect example. It's a beautiful Shelby truck, still is, and now it makes a lot more horsepower and it's still very reliable. So you Ford guys out there, hit us up, we can get you taken care of. I'll stop my jibber jabbering. Y'all have a good day. Until next time. Thanks for watching this video, guys. If you're new to the channel, please hit that subscribe button. Give it a like if you liked it so far, and please turn on bell notifications for future content, as we have cool stuff in the pipeline that you're going to want to see. And as always, please comment below.